Okay, this book is called Christ as Satisfaction, The Reality of Sanctification, and it's by David Benjamin. It is available by ebook that you can download for free at christiansneedthegospel.com, or you can get the paperback and you can go to the website and it'll explain everything there. I think this is going to be awesome, and I pray it blesses you. And it is dedicated to the beaten sheep. Putting on Christ is by being satisfied with Him. We don't keep the commandments directly. The commandment points out our flesh. Amen. I had a conversation today where they said, I'm concerned you're confusing the commandments of Christ with the commandments of Moses. I'm sure they were talking about the Sermon on the Mount, which is the law of Moses focused on the commandment, thou shalt not covet. It shows that the law of Moses deals with your heart. It doesn't just deal with your outward actions. You're condemned for having the lust in the first place. You lust in your heart, and you've committed adultery in your heart. You hate your brother, and you've committed murder. You're already guilty. What are you going to do? You need a righteousness that exceeds that of the Pharisees and Sadducees, which is Christ Himself. Amen. Christ is my righteousness. I put Him on. As I do, I'm not making provision for the flesh. Amen. The only way to not make provision for the flesh is to put on Christ. Amen. Yes, the commandments are there and are holy and good. Amen. But we have to recognize what we are and come to God in the gospel. The gospel supplies us with the power. Amen. The gospel gives us the drink and the food. Amen. A lot of times I forget to eat during the day, and I'm so tired and I want to take a nap. I'm not getting any nutrition. I need to give my body energy. It's okay that I was tired this last year because my wedding season slowed down. It didn't matter. But now I'm about to go back into the season. I'm thinking, how am I going to do all these weddings this tired? The wedding season is like the law. The presence of the wedding season makes me realize, oh my gosh, I'm fine if I'm just sitting in my house and don't need to do anything. But if you say you need to go do a bunch of weddings, I need to get my nutrition and energy in order. A lot of people are just starving. There's no food, and they're being turned away from the food. And they're being told not to listen to people that tell them that Christ is their satisfaction and supply. They're told this is Gnosticism. They say, you need to come over here and listen to commandments. These channels and churches are saying, you need to come over here and do these commandments. They don't realize they're speaking to starving people. For whatever reason, the zealous have strength, religious zeal from the flesh. So they think they're keeping all these outward things, yet inwardly they have all this raging anger, lust, and unforgiveness, lying, and slander. They have lots of heart issues that are plain to see. They think they have it all under control. Meanwhile, they accuse us of all kinds of things. There are so many accusations that I cannot keep up. Amen. I cannot argue with these people because they accuse me of more things I can defend myself against in one paragraph. They are seeing us entirely through the lens of accusation, and there's nothing you can say. There's no way to have peace. The root is not me. They think they're offended at me, but the root is that hunger and thirst is not satisfied. Christ is our sanctification. There is no sanctification without Christ as my satisfaction. Amen. For those learning to enjoy Him, they are experiencing breakthroughs and rest. Amen. They are resting from the sense of debt to God and long-time patterns of besetting sin that the devil had convinced them they were slaves to. Amen.